Ladies and gentlemen, hey, hi, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for stopping by. It is of course Wednesday, and that means it is update day here in Warzone, MW2, and DMZ. And this week, while it is just a standard routine weekly update, which means there's no major download involved, it's just sort of a hotfix update type style where whenever you go to launch the game next, you get the whole update requires restart screen, you go through that cycle, you're good to go. We do actually have a bit going on that actually extends past today as well. So as we get into all the changes, all the details here, if you are new to the channel, every single day I got you covered with all things going on in COD, news, updates, meta breakdowns, you name it, it's going to be here. So feel free to hit that subscribe button if you want to stay up to date. And if you enjoy the video, do me a favor, drop a like on it. It is always seriously appreciated. But initially, starting today, we finally, probably a bit overdue here, finally have a free access multiplayer event for Modern Warfare 2. Seems like very strange timing considering obviously we're well past the launch of Season 5 and Season 5 Reloaded is now a couple of weeks back as well. So not sure what the scheduling is like here, but for September 13th to the 20th, we do have a multiplayer free access event in arguably the strangest ways so far, because while the free access is live for the next week, you're only able to actually take advantage of the free access for 2.5 in-match hours. So your time spent in the gunsmith or, in a loading screen or in a pregame lobby, that's not going to count, but you can only play, matches on shipment or some deathmatch or some hardpoint for 2.5 hours total. And then once that's up, you either have to buy the full game or you have to go back to Warzone. Seems very bizarre that they're limiting the playtime now. Like, I'm not quite sure why that's a thing in the first place, but it is. That's very different from all the other free access events that we've had, well, forever, because none of them have ever had a limit on how much you can play. But free access is now live. It does include a decent amount of content for multiplayer. Here's the general rundown of everything you'll be able to access. So for 6v6 maps, gameplay will take place on Shipment and Shoot House, which is great for obviously camo grinding or leveling up guns, Dome, Farm 18, Mercado Los Alamos, Embassy, Vondel Waterfront, the new DRC Zone 1 map, Punta Mar, and then also Strike as well. You can also play battle maps. For this, we have Guajaro and then also Amalek International. For the core modes that you'll be able to play, we got TDM, Hardpoint, Domination, Kill Confirmed, Grind, which is utterly fantastic for weapon XP, and then also Search and Destroy. There's also Hardcore included as well with the 6v6 maps. You can play TDM, Hardpoint, Domination, Kill Confirmed, and Grind there as well, alongside party modes, Infected, Gun Game, and then also Havoc. And then for the aforementioned battle maps, you've got Ground War and Invasion available on those. So like, it's a pretty standard like playlist update almost for the free access. You're just super limited if you are a free-to-play player in multiplayer this week. I find that to be so weird. I don't know why they're doing that, but I guess that's kind of the thing with MW2 this year. I don't know why they're doing that. Could be said about a lot of different things. Anyways, moving on, outside of the free access week this week, we also have something very big coming up this weekend, and that is the World Series of Warzone Final. This is taking place on September 16th. And as we already covered earlier on this week with this, if you watch and have your Twitch account or your YouTube account connected to your Activision account, you can actually earn a chance to get some MW3 beta codes. Basically, every hour you watch is one ticket in to win a beta code, and they're giving away like 50,000 of those. So you can watch up to 3 hours and get some chances to enter to win those codes for that. But then also they've now revealed some other in-game rewards that you can get just simply for watching World Series of Warzone. So for these, if you watch for 30 minutes, you end up getting a 60-minute double XP token. That's going to be base rank XP. If you watch for an hour, you get a 60-minute double weapon XP token, which of course we love to see, and those will carry over into MW3, by the way. If you watch for an hour and a half, you get the Grab the Popcorn calling card. If you watch for an hour and a half, you also get the World Series of Warzone War Track. If you watch for 2 hours, you get the double digits only emblem. And then if you end up watching for 3 hours, you also end up getting some unlocks that were previously only available during some CDL majors throughout the year. And so there's some of the rarer items in game, not so much anymore since they'll be available now, but they are really cool rewards. The first one is the Lightning Rob Weapon Blueprint. And this is actually for the Kastov 74U. And let me say, it looks so cool when you throw camos on top of this blueprint. Then you also get the You Dropped This camo, which is a universal weapon camo as well. So honestly, some pretty decent rewards just for tuning in to the World Series of Warzone. And then also, as mentioned, you can actually end up getting a chance to unlock a beta code for MW3 as well without having to pre-order. So that's pretty nice as well. But now getting into some of the actual updates and whatnot that were revealed for today, then also a bit earlier on this week, we did see some slight communication over the past few days in regards to some upcoming fixes and some upcoming updates for MW2. Currently on Infinity Ward's Trello board under the multiplayer known issues tab, we actually have a couple of new things. Initially, they do have a fix incoming for an issue where parties with 4 players are unable to matchmake correctly in face-off. It just doesn't let you queue into a game for some reason. So obviously a very annoying bug if you're trying to actually enjoy some face-off gameplay. Then they're also aware of an issue causing player models to move in incorrect positions in some private matches. Super niche issue there, but they're aware of it and it's on the Trello board, so that'll be updated here pretty soon as well. Now, of course, because it is Wednesday, that also means that we've got a brand new playlist update now live in Warzone, and we got a lot going on this week, honestly. Initially here for Battle Royale, we of course have ranked trios on Al Mazrah. That's going to be there every single week until the end of time, basically. We do have unhinged solos on Al Mazrah as well. So it's solo gameplay for Battle Royale, but you can actually use the assimilation feature and team up with other players in game. This is either going to be absolutely hilarious or utterly miserable, depending on your situation in game if you're able to team up with other players. Obviously, in solos, being able to team up with someone's going to give you a huge advantage over someone who is running by themselves. But if you are that solo player and you're running into 2 people that are teamed up, I mean, it's going to be a tough go for sure. We also have Al Mazrah duos live, Vondel Battle Royale trios live, and then map rotation quads. So that'll flip back and forth between Al Mazrah and Vondel for quads gameplay. For Resurgence, we do have Al Bagra Fortress quads still live as well, which means you're going to have those end zones in the water or not even in the Al Bagra Fortress point of interest for some reason. Then we've got map rotations, solos, duos, and trios, which is Vondel and Ashika, and Al Bagra Fortress should be in there, but it hasn't been so far, so that's kind of strange. Then we do also have Plunder quads on Al Mazrah, and then finally Lockdown Vondel quads available for this week as well. A lot going on with this week's playlist updates, some odd choices, some pretty standard choices, a little bit of something for everyone. And that being said, that is effectively going to wrap things up for this one. That's everything that ended up changing in today's update and what to look out for in the coming days as well. If you enjoyed the video, do me a favor, drop a like on it. Much love for everyone who does take the time to do so. And if you are new to the channel, you want to guarantee you are always up to date with everything going on in COD between MW2, Warzone 2, DMZ, and soon to be MW3. Feel free to hit that subscribe button on your way out as well. But once again, thank you so much for tuning in. And until next time, take it easy, have an awesome rest of your day, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.